So now that it's official, it's time to discuss 3DS slide pad. First thoughts. I wanted to wait until I saw real pictures of this thing and multiple angles before I decided what I wanted to, my opinion on this thing. Um, from the looks of it, uh, it looks, if you look at all of the angles, all of the pictures, looks actually really comfortable. It's just very, very ugly, but looks very comfortable. Um, Supposed to be around $20. I don't really like that, but I'll judge if that's worth it once I get my hands on with it, because I don't know. It still looks more polished than initially, so I don't know, maybe it's worth the $20. I don't like the fact that it's not rechargeable and you have to use a stupid battery. That's retarded. Um yeah. What the 3DS slide pad, what this means to the 3DS and the future of the 3DS. First things first, it's pretty obvious that this slide pad was added to court Western third parties. Now, if you don't believe me, think of how many first party Nintendo games out there that use dual analog. Yeah, that's right. Pretty much none. Okay? Nintendo didn't need the slide pad. They added that for Western developers. And it's pretty apparent because as much as the you guys notice, as much as the developer support the 3DS got initially, hardly none of them were American developers. None of them were Western developers. You see any Activision games on there at all? And they're the king of milk, the king of milking, and you see no Call of Duties on the 3DS. Now, as soon as the slide pad was announced, now Activision's like, oh, yeah, maybe we could make games for it, because that's why this thing exists. I mean, it pretty much exists for first-person shooters, period. Now, could the 3DS handle a first-person shooter without the need for the second stick? Of course. But it's actually, the slide pad makes it, I mean, it makes it more feasible. You could do it on the regular 3DS, but this second analog stick makes it, I mean, it makes it a no-brainer. This is pretty much Nintendo still continuing to court third parties. Doing it with the Wii U, and they're definitely doing it with the 3DS also. They're pretty much telling third parties, okay, you have no excuse not to make such and such game for this system. We got 2 analog sticks like you wanted, we got the shaders like you wanted, we got the online, we got voice chat, video chat, no excuses. They're pretty much making it so that these developers have no excuse but to make games. Like, there is no excuse for a Call of Duty game not to come to the 3DS now. Zero, none. There's no excuse whatsoever. And the crazy thing is, I like, even though the slide pad's ugly and I don't want to buy it, it's actually making me want to buy a Call of Duty on the 3DS. Like, I was going to look into a Call of Duty on the 3DS, but now after the slide pad, I'm probably definitely going to buy it now. So it's working. I want to discuss the people that are, and there's a lot of people that are saying that, yeah, you guys are stupid for buying the original 3DS, and everybody knows they're going to come out with a 3DS Lite. Really? Now, I'm not saying they're not going to come out with another model of the 3DS, but a 3DS Lite? Really? The slide pad accessory pretty much kicks that logic out the door. Look how huge that thing is. So you guys honestly think they're going to come out with a 3DS that's smaller than the original 3DS and have the slide pad, the extra slide pad, and those extra shoulder button, the triggers? Really? The DS Lite came out because the original DS Fat was big and bulky. The 3DS is almost as small as the original DS Lite. It's smaller, I believe, than the DSi. So why would it need to be smaller? In fact, I'd argue that at least for the next few years, the 3DS we have right now is going to be the smallest version available. They can't make this thing any smaller. And what's funny is a lot of people, they think it's going to be smaller while keeping the same screen size. No. Have you guys seen all the components? It's not a DS. Have you seen all the components that are in the 3DS? It's not possible for them to shrink this down at this time, at least. And then on the other side of the coin, you have people, oh, well, I'm going to wait for the eventual 3DS XL. 3DS XL. Okay. Do you guys, I guess you guys don't remember, but the DSi XL was marketed towards old people. Not us. Old people. The reason why the screens were so large is because they were marketed towards old people that can't see that good. There was no real benefit for having a bigger screen because it kept the same resolution as the original DSi. It just stretched it out. It actually made the graphics worse, not better. So I don't even, to tell you the truth, I really don't see what's the appeal of the XL if it's just making the graphic. Now I can see if they up the resolution and add a bigger screen, that'd be cool. But that's not what happens. Another problem with that in regards to the 3DS, if you guys own a 3DS or play the 3DS, you know that the 3DS has what's called a sweet spot. Now, imagine how far you're going to have to be away from the screen with a 3DS XL. Going to be playing like this. Yes, that looks great. Yeah. No. Don't expect a larger version. Don't expect the XL and anytime soon, and definitely don't expect a Lite. They'll probably come out with a new model, but the screen size is going to be the same as the original 3DS, and it's pretty much just it's probably going to be around the same size as the 3DS with the attachment, but just look better. Period. But all in all, I'll probably get the attachment. I'm not going to buy another system just because they're not, even if they come out with another 3DS, they're not going to add any functionality to it. It's just going to look a little better. So honestly, that's not worth it to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Later.